As Taiwan is an island, sea transportation is a convenient means of traveling around the island. The waters around Taiwan have therefore set the stage for many adventurers throughout history, and subsequently, harbors are now home to numerous legends, and sea deities play a central role in people's beliefs. In Yeleo village on Taiwan's northeastern coast, many still earn a living from fishing. The main deity in this area is the sagely King Kaizhang from Bao'an Temple. Every year, people swim across the harbor carrying statues of various gods on palanquins to clear the surrounding waters of ill fortune. Yeleo is the only place in Taiwan where this custom still exists. Some people believe that this ritual has its roots in a ritual performed by pirates in the past, where they would swim through the harbor's waters. Though it is not possible to confirm this, people still perform the ritual as a way of cleansing the harbor's waters before starting a New Year's fishing at sea. They hope that this will guarantee a good harvest and safe voyages for the coming year. Once, when a commuter boat was traveling between Yeleo and Jilong, incense in Yeleo's Bao'an Temple started to burn fiercely for no apparent reason. It turned out to be a sign that the sagely King Kaizhang had visited the temple to contact the youth of divining, a shaman-like figure. The sagely king advised the people to prepare vegan offerings to prevent misfortune. Though the villagers did not understand, they obeyed the sagely king's instructions. Though the commuter boat capsized when making its way back to Yeleo, mysteriously, not one man from Yeleo came to any harm. After this miracle, the people of Yeleo revered the sagely king even more highly. To drive away evil sea spirits and ensure the people's safety, the harbor cleansing ritual is performed on the day of the Lantern Festival each year. Clearly, the gods are just as busy as the people during Lantern Festival festivities. As for the participants, they seem to take swimming across the harbor and walking through fire all in their stride. The town's strongest swimmers are chosen as palanquin bearers to carry the sagely king safely through the harbor's waters. Watching the teams of 4 bearing statues of the sagely King Kaizhang, the land god, the Crown Prince Master, and Master Zhou Tang across the 100-meter stretch of water is quite a remarkable sight, with the fate of the gods during this short journey resting squarely on the shoulders of these young men. Though having been thoroughly drenched by the swim across the harbor, the gods still have to suffer through one further round of torment. The young bearers hoist their palanquins to their shoulders once more and walk along the bank of the harbor back to Bao'an Temple. Along the way, they stop in front of homes and shops and tip the palanquins up and down so that the sagely king's blessings are granted to the families living or working there. Each household will have prepared a sumptuous feast of offerings and light firecrackers for the gods. The people of Yeleo believe that this will send evil spirits scurrying from the town and bring good fortune and even wealth in their place. Surely the gods are happy to listen to the people and grant them their wishes. For after all these people are asking for is to be able to return home safely with a good catch of fish. The parades and dances performed by temple performers never fail to draw large crowds, with elaborate costumes, exaggerated movements, and painted faces forming a dramatic display of theater. The traditional Lantern Festival celebrations of the Hakka people also include a ritual known as bombing the dragon, where people throw firecrackers at the dragon dance procession. Though the dragon dance itself can be seen all over Taiwan, the bombing of the dragon takes place only in Miaoli. The Hakka were mainly farmers in the past, and so temple rituals were an important part of people's everyday lives. The Hakka deified the dragon, and so refer to the dragon dance as saluting the dragon. They believe that the dragon god can bring them good fortune, peace, prosperity, and abundant harvests. The Hakka believe that the fiercer the dragon bombing, the luckier the next year will be. Throwing firecrackers during the dragon salute dance harnesses the dragon god's power and also livens up the ritual, imbuing the crowd with a festive spirit. After the bombing, the procession returns to the temple of the land god, where the gods are thanked and the dragon is burnt and sent to heaven, having accomplished his mission. A similar event takes place each year in Taipei's Neihu district. This time, the lead role is given to the land god. Every lantern festival, as a way of showing their gratitude to the land god, local people throw firecrackers at one another, compete to be the first to light firecrackers, and rock the statue of the land god in his palanquin. They believe that the more the land god is bombarded, the more good fortune he will grant. The Taiwanese believe that firecrackers bring wealth, which is why these two firecracker throwing rituals have been preserved until today. Of course, the rituals are based purely on the beliefs of mortals. Who can say what the gods really think of it all? Anyhow, the events are thoroughly enjoyed by one and all, and so surely the gods wouldn't object all that much. Pingxi Township in Taipei County was put on the map when a railway line was constructed in the 1920s. The most visited stations along the line include Jingtong, Shifan, and Pingxi itself. Pingxi is famous for sky lanterns, which are set off in their tens of thousands for the Lantern Festival each year. Actually, people visit all year round to set off sky lanterns in the hope that it will bring them good fortune. The sky lantern was named for the famous general Zhuge Liang from the Warring States period, who is said to have invented it. The lantern was originally used by armies to send messages to deceive the enemy, but later, ordinary people began to use lanterns to transport prayers to the heavens. By lighting a sky lantern during the Lantern Festival, you can also send prayers to the gods. In this way, the gods can hear the requests of the people. People believe that when tens of thousands of sky lanterns float in unison toward the heavens, the gods will grant them their wishes and bestow them with good fortune, prosperity, and happiness. The sky lantern is made up of two parts, the body and the frame. The body of the lantern is made from cotton paper or paper soaked in kerosene, and the frame is made from bamboo strips bent into circles. The opening of the lantern is circular, while the body is shaped like a cube. Peanut oil and kerosene mixed in certain proportions is used to fuel the lanterns. The lamp wick must first be soaked for several days before being fixed to the center of the base of the frame. After lighting the lamp wick, the rising hot air will slowly propel the lantern upward.
以前我们这边是比较偏僻，以前这边曾经闹过突围，然后有突围来的时候呢，就是有一些老弱妇女啊，就会疏散到这个山区里面这个躲起来，等到这个突围走了，我们就用这个天灯来报平安了。 很快速的联络到他们，就赶快回家团圆了。
Sky lanterns are not as ornate as their decorative counterparts, and the sky lanterns made by the Three Sisters Sky Lantern Workshop in Pingxi are especially simple. Even so, they travel toward the sky with the utmost grace and mystique. One after another, the sky lanterns float far up into the night sky, casting a magical glow over the whole town. Each is charged with the sole mission of carrying the people's prayers to the gods. Though the lamps weigh almost nothing, the innermost prayers of the people's hearts must surely be a heavy burden indeed.